Hello everyone. So today we're going to continue with some VIM adventures. It's been a while. Actually, I took a little bit of a break to go on a honeymoon with my wife, and so we had a good time. We went to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico, and it was really fun. I think my favorite part was the dolphins and uh, the sea lions. I didn't realize this, but apparently, uh, just generally speaking, in the U.S., you can't pet dolphin or there's not really shows where you pet dolphins and sea lions. Like you get in the water and you kind of play around with them. It's really cool. You go with the dolphin and you have the little flippers and you do a little dance. Um, with the sea lion, you like hug the sea lion. Sea lion, they describe the trainer described them more as like very like kind of almost like a dog, very friendly. Like scratches, likes cuddles. Uh, Dolphin, not like that on the other hand, because they have like very soft skin, so you can't scratch them or else you'll scratch their skin. But for a sea lion, you can like give them little scratches. But anyways, so I went off to Puerto Vallarta for about 2 weeks. And now that I'm back, the thing is, I did do some studying, but I didn't practice my VIM motions, so now I want to get back at it. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start back from, looks like my earliest is second, so I'll overwrite that one. I think, or let me load YouTube 2. Let's see. So if I were to load it, let's see. How do I load it? Let's go back to down here. I'll log in. It's like a load one. Load level. Load game. List saved games. Yeah. Start from level 3. Restart now. Oh, restore. Okay. So restore file. YT2. Oh no, that's all the way back here. So I don't want to do that. I got pretty far actually, level 10. So what I'm going to do is I need to practice all this. So let's go back to maybe YT. Let's see. Now this is still back in level 9. Then there's second, or E second. Okay, so for this one, what I'll do is I'll go back to, I think there's just a level 1. So restart game. Okay. For this, I'll turn off the music. I'm not a big fan of the music in general. Just in general, I don't listen to. I like music. I just don't listen to like usually music of like video games or anything like that. I always felt like I could concentrate better without it. So let's see if I can go through it. So I'm looking just to speed run it. Let's see if I can get to level 10 while also mastering this. Okay. I do feel like I do have a bit of the muscle memory. Let's see, going up. And for if you're just tuning in, this is VIM Adventures. This is a video game where you can learn how to learn VIM motions. It's taking me a lot longer than I had hoped. So, I mean, it's not great, but it takes its time. Okay. Previously, I've already gone through the first about 10 levels, it seems. I can't really remember too much where I left off. But I know I got some of the keys, or some of the different motions, so I felt pretty good about that. Let's see. Okay, just kind of speed running this real quick. Let's see. see. There we go. And then we'll do, I forget if it was like escape to, oh yeah, to get back here, right there. And then I think now that we have that, oh, I think, do I have X now? Okay, yeah, I got X to delete. Red was, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, going back here. And if it's a bit fast, it's only because in my previous streams I did get some experience with it, so happy to say it's working. The thing I like about this game is it teaches you how to go through the VIM motions, how to go through them, and like a bit more quickly than if you were to do it maybe not in a non-gamified version. So it's nice. It's nice, and I recommend it. Well, license is, I think it was like $40. So it's good. It's not required, I would say, in the sense that like there's already open source tools. Like if you go to Vim Tutor, it'll show you. It's like a built-in program, to my understanding, that will go through and show you some of the Vim motions. So I definitely wouldn't say it's needed, but I do think it's of value. It's the same reason why, let's say for example, you would go to school and instead of maybe you could self-teach, but you would probably want to go through a program or a mentorship instead of trying to self-teach. And I say that because you know, the person who did this has curated the material pretty well, and so your learning becomes a bit more intentional. Back. Oh no, I should have done E there. There we go. Here, this one's R1. Oh no, R0. R0. There we go. R less than. Let's go to. No. Let's go to. I want to go to the beginning. So beginning, RL. Right here. RM. E down. RA. E. RR. E. There we go. Cool. So I got this. Let me go back. There we go. Cool. So feeling pretty good because I'm going through these levels quickly, which is the goal. I want to master the material anytime you work on something, and let's see. Let's see, RD. Oh no. There we go. R, V, X, or W, S, or N. Okay. Let's see. D. What was D again? Delete that. Delete text, moves over into a register. So I remember DD is like for the line. Okay, DW. Okay. It uses the VIM motion, but it like combines it with delete. So in this case, let's say I want to delete. Oh, sorry. I want to delete to the first word. Let's say here I want to delete to the word. I want to delete backwards. I want to delete backwards. Here it is, ry, x, e, delete backwards, x. Here I could, if I had a search, I would do it to the I. But in this case, I want to delete backwards, n, x, b, p, e. Nope. I want to delete to the end. I think from here to the end. RT. Okay. From here, I want to delete end, RH. I'm going to go back a few. Going to go here. Delete to the end. I'm going to delete down. And then I think it was like DX here. Don't remember. I remember there was something about here. Maybe DD, no. Just X. By the way, X does mark the spot. Did I miss anything? DX. DW. I forgot why DW works there. Oh, it's just because it was wrong, like X space. So it's going until the next period. Get it now. Okay. Let's go back. So in this case, DE, RW, RA. I don't know what that was. Let me get to DE, X or D, back, E, oh no, X, E, X, or L, back, DW, replace S, DE, okay, E, no. Okay. Oh yeah, so I could just go to this one, delete to the next word, back, E, X, there we go. Then I could go straight to here at the end. I'll go down. All right, level 6. I think I'm making pretty good time. So I go here. If I want to delete it, I want to get to the E. Let's see. So E, E. I just don't remember when I delete backwards if it's inclusive. It might be. So D backwards. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So one step to the right. No, that's just my mistake right there. So I'm going to delete backwards. Okay, let's see what we have here. This one was RH, go to the end, RT, then I'll go down, W, RF. Okay, that one was not bad at all. Tilde allows me to change casings. So I remember I had such a hard time with this one. That one was tilde. here. I'm gonna go to X, down, down, backspace X. I'm gonna go the end, the end. Now I got 6 key presses. So what's easier? I think if I just go to the T first. R T, and then I'll just go to the end and I'll delete. Very cool. Which one was that one? I think it was a keyboard. $sign goes to end of the current line. $sign. Ooh. All right, the practice is nice. It's showing that it's coming out nicely. 24, okay. Okay, what do I have on the keyboard? Okay, W-E, R is replace, D is delete. I want to see D. X is delete under, oh sorry, delete the character before the cursor. HJK, and then the colon. Okay. Yeah, cool. So in this case, I want to go to the end, and then DD? No. DD? No, that's the line. Okay, let me go back. So I want to delete to the end of the line, so let me try it this way. I think when I'm going backwards, it's not inclusive. This one, it is inclusive going forwards, but let me see. So delete $sign, yeah. So going back here, there we go. Let's see. From here, we need to delete the next part, which is Mrs. My name is. Okay, so I could just press W to go to my. Okay. Okay, I'll go down here. I'll delete. There we go. I'll go down here, DD. Let's see. Keep going. Press X. I'll go down here, W, W, R, I. Okay. So sounds good. Let me go delete this. D, W, DD, delete, down, RI. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? So I have 3 key presses. Yeah, I have 3 key presses. Is that more than enough? So I'll get to here. Oh no, if I go to the beginning of the word, maybe it goes here. Yeah. So let me just go to the beginning. No. I'm off by 1 keystroke. Because if I go to the right and then I do D to the end of the line, if I do DD, what was capital D again? Oh, okay, it was right capital D. Let me try this one. Okay, capital D is kind of like DD. Let me see. Oh, okay, capital D is what's going to save me. Capital D. Down, delete. This one's going to be the DD for the whole line. X, down, RI. Then from here, I'll go here, right, capital D. Woo, nice. All right. Oh, this doesn't have any limits, so that'll make it easier. Okay. Okay, so it wants me to delete to the end. There we go. Okay. Nope. Okay. Should really be using the motions as much as I can to navigate, just to be more efficient. Oh, that's good. I think in my efforts to try to speedrun it, I completely forgot about this. That's really good that the game has checks on it. Okay. 16 key presses for this, okay. Okay, I can just go to the end of the line. Here, R0. What else do I need? That last one, I don't know what it is. So am I deleting it? This one right here. But yeah, like I said, this is a fantastic game for practicing VIM motions. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, it was deletion. So now in this case, what do I want to do? I want to go to the end, to the beginning, R1, and then capitalize. Oh, that was pretty cool. Okay. Okay, the caret goes to the first non-blank. Oh, so I can use the caret to help me out here. Let's see how many moves. 13? That shouldn't be too bad. Here I'm going to go to... Okay, let's go back. Right here. Capital D. From here, I don't have the way to do multiples yet. I don't have numbers, so I can just go up a few times. Right? Yeah, I can just go up. Yeah, so first character, and then caret's the first non-space character. Okay. Not too bad. Level 7. I need to finish it to go back to this eventually. Here I'm looking for a few. I think it was like F, T, Z. I forget which ones. Oh, the semicolon to reverse, or like semicolon to repeat, and then there was like the comma to reverse. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's be more intentional. So it looks like cat, so that's why it's blocked off. If I just go here to the end, here to the end. Last time I just brute forced it. You have to go through all the trees and right here. Right now. Now how do I get to the other part of the island? Let me go back. Okay. Right here, right here. Alright, I need to get to something. Here. F, okay. Let's see for... Okay, yeah, this is gonna be the one I need because I want to go to G. G. There we go. I'm not a... Wow, F is nice. Comma, opposite direction. Okay, semicolon is going to be the same direction. While I also need the capital F and T's. Makes sense. Okay, then we'll go back to 0. Okay. Just F right here. No, it's here it is. T, one to the right, or one before. There we go. Okay, let me go back up here. Okay, repeating. Okay, so it's going to be on the lower ends. Yep. Okay. Let me go back down here. I want to go backwards. Backwards. I think I already went through here. Right here. Now, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Keyboard. So I have T. I have T and F. Okay, so it looks like I do have the capital versions. Okay, so then I have everything there. I think I just need Z. Yeah, I think I just need Z in that case. I didn't realize I had the capital versions. So I could have just... let's see. I'll go back here. Right here. Was it Z? No. Yeah, I still don't have Z. D. Oh no, NFS. H. There's Z. Okay. ZT, ZB, ZZ. Let me go back here. Now that did I get a key? No. In order to get the key, I needed to do this deletion. I needed to do 5 key presses. Nope. Right here, I need to find X, and then from here, delete 1 before, so it's going to be the T. X. Oh no, not the X, sorry. Find X, and we're going to delete 1 before the exclamation mark. And from here, I can take myself back. Let's see. Pass. No, I want to go to file. Page right here. G. Yeah. So I forget if it was capital G. Yeah, GG. Capital G. Okay. Apply. Keep going. Keep going. Alrighty. This stream I'm not talking too much just because I'm trying to remember everything as I'm going through it. Trying to get some practice. Let's see. For this one, trying to remember if since I need the end scope of the parentheses, maybe, yeah, that one I need to get another key. I forgot how to go through the scopes. I think it was asterisk or I can't, or maybe modulus. I think it was the modulus. So in order for this to work, oh yes, so I'm gonna put, sorry, let me go back. I'm gonna do a search for X. So I'm gonna do, nope. What am I doing? Doing a search for X backwards, but I'm gonna go back. Here I'm gonna use the semicolon, so I have to remember my last search was going backwards. So if I put semicolon, that takes me there. If I go down, if I search it forwards now, that's going to be a comma. Going the same way, semicolon, X, X, and then going forwards, since it reverses it, that's comma, X. That one was, some of these were really, really tough for me. I was having a really hard time. I was like, how did I do this? I remember thinking just because it was a skill issue, I was like, was like, I don't think this game is working. I was like, it might be not working because I can't do it. Which is pretty silly because it was a skill issue for sure. Modulus, okay, modulus toggles me between them. Right here. Oh no. $sign to get to here. Actually, I think I was able to do it, right? I was able to just go. Oh no. Let me go back. So I'm gonna go $sign, and then afterwards I'm gonna use the modulus to toggle it. Then I'm gonna go down here, and I'm gonna delete capital G. There we go, to the end. So here I'll just toggle modulus DG. The other one was using D%. DG. 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 Okay. Okay, from here I can just go back. Okay. Let's see. I want to do G, no. GG. Yeah, I want to do one before the M. Two key presses. Modulus. This one still confuses me, the modulus, because I guess because I'm in the scope of these braces, I go to the beginning of it. But then when I go down here, yeah. Okay. Okay, next level. I forget which game I'm in, to be honest. Let's see. I'm gonna do the YT one. So YT. All we need to do is mod, go down, cap G. So for this one, I'll save YT. Was it not W? Or was it YT? Oh, okay, so it was WYT with the space probably. Okay, WYT. There we go. Okay, level 8. From here, oh, honeymoon right here. So that, no. I'm gonna go to FM here. I'm gonna delete backwards. Oh no. So delete backwards. RAM here. I'm gonna delete. Delete backwards H. Delete backwards H. I'm gonna delete forward A. What? Oh, because it wants to go to the L. Okay, so I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna delete forward. Delete forward to the A. I'm gonna go back. This one. I'm gonna delete G. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the asterisk in this one was like a find based off of it. The first keyword, non-blank, first non-blank. Okay, so it's searching for some word. A through Z, 0 through 9, underscore at. Okay. Yeah, so this would be land. Right here, let's see. It would be among. Okay. Okay. Nice. I'll just have to go to here. Okay, this one, go down here, right here. Okay. YT. That one's gonna be here. Let me go to the end. Oh no, sorry. And right here, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the next instance of easy. I need a key, if I remember correctly. I need to go to the U, so there is my Y. Oh no, actually, where was it? Do I have it? The one that lets me go opposite of the asterisk. Okay. Because I just need to repeat it. Let's see what they say. Was it N? Because I'm missing something, right? I think it's down here. No, it's in these bushes, I think. Yeah, so not here. Let me go here. Okay. There it is. Okay. So pound it is. Oh no, pound repeats itself. So this one was the asterisk. Oh, I just used the asterisk, okay. No. But how can I repeat again? I need the N. Let's see. Oh, I think I need to go to the home and find that. Oh no. Okay, so now that I have that there, I need sir. So sir will go backwards. Then we go this way, go this way. So if I could go forwards now, I can go backwards. So if I want to do that, asterisk E backwards. I have these sirs. If I go to the beginning, nope. Zero. I'm gonna go back one. Pound. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the right two. Probably this one first, then this one. So let me go forwards with it. Because I assume I'm gonna fall off if I do this one. Yeah, cool. So then I'll do asterisk, asterisk. I'll go up. I have the key. Let me first go back to the sir. So which one was it? Let me go backwards at this point. I'm gonna need to go to the sir. So I can just go. Now if I go to the end of the line, that's not gonna work. From here, how do I get back to the sir? I think there's no R, so I can just do that. FR, back. Then from there, I'll go backwards. Then I'll go back, go to the H. I'll go forwards. No. So I'm on this who's. So now I'm on the. Now that I'm on the who's, so I'll just go back. There, I'll go this way. Oh no. I need to go back to here. Let's see. Backwards. Okay. Looks good. I'm gonna go back here. Back here. I need to get to the who's. Oh no. Pounds. FH, no. Go FH. I'll go back one, E. Okay, N is going to repeat the latest. Okay, but in the opposite direction. Okay. Let's see if I can get back through here. No. Because of the who's, yeah, so it's better if I just do GG to get to the beginning. I go back. I'm gonna go down. Yeah, so in this case it doesn't matter if I go forwards or backwards. If I use this to remember. Okay, let's go to the keyboard and let's check N versus N. Repeat the last one in the opposite direction. Okay, so N is the same one. Okay. N is same direction. Here. Okay, this one's gonna write T. Alright, so it looks like, I don't know how long it's been for this game, maybe like an hour. I think maybe an hour. I'm a level 8. Not bad. We'll see. But a lot of it's because I've already done it. So it's feels like it's cheating. Nope. Okay, so meanie, I want to go backwards. From meanie, I'm going to go to the end. I'm going to go one backwards from here. Nope. I'm going to go for F comma. I forgot how I got here. Let's see. There's all the asterisks. Yeah, that one's a hard one. Let's see. That one I remember. I always forget that one because I've done it. This is my third time now. Let's see. All right. All right. So it's using the time already. I should have going backwards. Going backwards, I'll go to the end. Go here. Nope. Go backwards one. Go backwards. Oh, okay. That's where I need to use the end to repeat it. I see. Okay, so go to the end, go backwards one, and then I'll repeat. Essentially here, I'll go 0. What do I do with the if though? Okay, now it makes sense. But, or like, it's making more sense. Because I was not really sure what to do there. But I should probably plan it. Let's see. So Z top. So I know how to get to from here to the mini, from here to here. Then from here I can go back. From here I can go to the here, which takes me to I. I can go to B. Yeah, I can go to the period. Period, I can go then to here. Okay, makes sense. So let's go to right here. I'm gonna go to, well, it's the end character, so I can just go, not that one, that one. I'm gonna go back one. And in this case, I don't want to re-trigger the search, so I'm gonna go back. Nope, I'm gonna go N to go backwards. I'm gonna go to the first part. I'm gonna go up one. I'm gonna go to the end of the line. Then from here I can do my search. So here I can do my, there we go. Yeah. Okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense using the N. How did I get it that first time? I don't know, I feel like did I fluke into it? Because I feel like I didn't really understand it well. Like all the other ones, I feel like I internalized them. That one, I didn't internalize it until now. Let's keep going. Okay, so I can only go to the letters. Okay, so I can go to the end. From here, I can press W, I can go to the end. And then I can go to down, down. Thank the Lord. It says here. Okay, I like this one because I get the numbers. There it is. There's the key. Okay. I can't imagine the amount of work it took to make this game, just because it's a lot. It's a, it's a lot of work for a lot of different challenges, and you have to carefully curate the like edge cases to make sure it doesn't. Um, there might be multiple solutions. You might want to restrict it down to one solution. So this is a really impressive game. Um, I imagine it's similar to like making puzzles in general. So like Sudoku, but more difficult because Sudoku has relatively simple logic, right? 1 through 9, and whether it's like horizontal, vertical, or within a cube, um, it's more because it's more constrained. The problem's simpler, versus this, since it has VIM motions that are progressively being added, you have to factor those in when making the puzzle. So it's makes sense that it's pretty tough. I recommend the license. It's a 6-month license for about $40. There's also an extra challenges at the end for an extra, so it's $35 for, I think, for 6 months, $5 extra if you get the added challenges. I think it's pretty worth it. Let's see. Also, not sponsored in any way by the creator of Emotions. Not at all. It's just a big fan of this game. As you can see, I think it's helping. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go down 4. I'm gonna go to the beginning of the same line. Sometimes with the depth, I can't tell if that's the same line or a different line. So in this case, I'll go 0. I'll go up 2. So 2K. That's an L. In order to get to that L, there's already an L in should, so I can't use that. There's no lowercase I, so I could just do TI. TI. I want to get to number 6. How do I get to number 6? One I don't like is if I do cap E, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can do like 15E. I don't like that. I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out. Yeah. Might be wrong. Might be... and then for this one, I could do capital TU, but it looks like I'm out of chances. Because I could do capital T, and then the U, but it would take me back. So I have 11 key presses. For sure to go down there, I need to do the 4J. This one's pretty good. To go up to as 2K seems right. What did I do? Here I did TI. Is there a better way? All right, so I did TI. Is there, because I think I did like, one, two, three, four. Yeah, that's a lot. I think there was one, maybe like 8 end of the line. Yeah, okay. So if I put a number greater than end of the line, it'll just move to there. So like, let's say for in this instance, it was going to the end of the line from here. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could have just done 4 and it would have worked, but I put 8 because it's more than what I needed, and it maxes out there. So if you put a number that exceeds it, it'll just do it as much as it can and then stop at that point. So now TU. It's capital TU. Okay, let's see. So for J, I'll go back to K. I'll go to TI. I'll go to 4 this time, the end of the line. And then I'll go to capital TU. Looks good. To get back there. I want to get to the H. Yeah, or to the N. Let's see, how do I get back there? Huh. This one seems trickier then. Because I can go to the end of the line. From here, we can use the search to get to the I or the period. But I need to get to that N. And you know what? I could probably backspace several times. So like 20 backspace, like 25 backspace, 28 backspace, 29 backspace. No. How should I do this? Oh, I could just get to the H. What am I doing? So I could just do like 5 backspace, 8 backspace, 9 backspace. There we go. Okay. And then from there I can just go to the right. So here I'm going to go to the blank. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right. And then for top, I'm going to go for J. From here, I'm going to go to the end. Oh no, I I could have just gone to the end. So to end of the line, and then capital TU. All right, nice. Wait, do I need to go back to the house? Is the house up there? I gotta go check if the house is up there. Let's go 4 back, 8 back. Okay. Then we'll go 4 right. And then we'll go 4 up. Wait, maybe I should read it. If you find yourself counting more than 5, there's probably a better way. Try using another remote. Try using a high count. Most operations will continue. Yeah, makes sense. So it's not here. It's gonna be right. It's not up here. There's no house up here. I think I already got it from here. See bottom. See top. Okay. Okay, so I'll go for, oh no, let me go to $9 $9. I'll go back to TU. All right, pretty good. Level 9. Ended on level 10, so not too far off. Here, I want to get there. What's the best way to go about it? Maybe 2W. That works. I want to go to 3. Probably just, oh yeah, actually, never mind. 2W. How many I's are there? 1, 2, 3. So I want to go to 3 there. I want to go backwards to the U. Then I want to go to that sum. That's the same word sum, so I need to go 1, 2. So I'll go 2 asterisk. Very cool. Okay, I need to go through the periods. Periods are commas. I think, is it Morse code? The dash, dot, 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 dash. I didn't realize what it was before. And then maybe long dash. I've never read Morse code before. Okay, let me make sure these are searchable. Oh, but it's looking for, that's interesting. Because it's looking for the exact pattern. So it's not by period, but now it's looking for exact pattern, which is weird. What I can do is I can just go backwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 periods. So 5, go down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go 4 backwards periods. Okay, 16 key presses for high can standard input output. I has a var. I'm in your loop. Up bar, visible var. Please open file. LOL cats. Awesome, thanks, visible file. Oh no, it's invisible error. Is var bigger than 10? Okay, thanks, I'm at your loop. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay. So just going through a loop. Let's see. So 16 key presses. Let's see. So I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete to the I. Oh, it's capital I. Delete F I. Why didn't it delete it? Yeah, no, it's looking to delete the 3. Let's see. Maybe just 3x. Okay. Here, I'll do this. How do I, so at the bottom here, what I effectively want to do is, for the next few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I want to use the delete on them. Okay, that works. I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 DD. Cool. And then I want to change these up, so I'll go FG. Oh, they're FC. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to put GG, so I wanted to RG. Okay, let's see. 3, oh no, 3x. I'm wondering if I could do like 9 tilde. No, because it's on. Okay, so 3x. That way I could save a keystroke. We use 5 tilde. I'm gonna go down 5J. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna do 5. Let me see if I can do 5 capital D. No, it's gonna go to the end. Okay. Because if I were to do 5 DD, it would be the same keystrokes. So what I'm going to do is 3x here. Nope. 3x here. I go down 5 tilde. I'm going to go 5J. I'm going to go to 5 DT. I'm going to go F to C. Let's see. I need to replace both of these to G's. So I don't know if I do, because if I do RG, so maybe 2 RG. Okay. Very cool. So here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to do 20V. that was luck. I didn't plan on that actually getting me exactly to has. Let's see. Was it for F period? Then for F period. Oh no, 5F period. Okay, now that I got that away, 20 B, 25 B, B, and then from here I'll just go this way. There's an H. Oh, it's only 2 key presses. Dang. Maybe I'll try again. Yeah, because once I go here, there's 4. Okay. I don't want to do like just a cop out to do the A. Want to see if there's a better way, because I can go to the M for means. No, it's just yeah. It's like if I just go like that. Okay, so it's. I just don't like this approach. I don't know if that's the right approach, because there's A's already. Now I want to do that again. Okay. I'm gonna go back one. And I'm gonna do FA. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. I don't like the brute forcing it. Oh, this one's nice. It doesn't have any. Not so easy. Deleting is not so easy as much as it's fun. You just need to know which motion to run. So, no offense to the creator. This is a great game. But when it's like a puzzle like that, a riddle like that, it reminds me of a TV serial killer. I like watching Psych. And there is a killer called the Yin Yang Killer, I believe. And he would leave riddles. And it reminds me of that. You just need to know which one to run. Is it D2W or 3DK? Even 3 will be okay. Right served. S2012. XOXO. One word. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, it sounds really creepy. And not to. Yeah, it sounds really creepy. But it's a good game. It's a really good game. I like it. It's just that's creepy. Let's see. Is there a better way to do this? I'll delete. I don't know. 3D. Nope. 3D. H. Okay, let's go back. Let's see. Here to the S. So they want to delete one before the S. 1, 2, 3 before the third S. So it's going to be 3T S. Delete this. It's going to be similar here, I believe. So I can delete. How many do I want to find? 1, 2, 2, F, X. I want to delete 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be T. No, I made a mistake there. I'm going to delete 3T1 X. Nope. By 1, 2. So I'm gonna go for the B. 2 T B. Nice. I think this is no. I've been on level 10 already. So what am I saying? I was like, I think this is new, but maybe I was just tired when I did it. So let's say 20B. Let's go to 15B. 10B. So it's 12B. Oh yeah, I remember this one was pretty difficult. Thinking wow, this is 7 key presses and I need to get to the 5. It's pi. Okay, 3.141592653589793238466. I only know up to the 66 portion. That's because in high school, there was a tournament where a game where they had promised $100 to whoever would win it, and I was like, oh, okay, I could memorize Um, and then push came to shove. Like, I think I had memorized, I don't know how many it was. Like, I don't know if it was like, it was definitely upwards of 100. I don't know if it was like in the 150 range, because I remember I could have kept going, but like you just keep chunking. In psychology, it's like just keep chunking the numbers, remembering the pattern between them. So you get a sequence, and then you remember, okay, that sequence is connected to this one. So it's kind of like nodes. You set up nodes, and you're like, okay, there's a distinct node, goes to this distinct node. And it doesn't necessarily have to be distinct, they can repeat. So I would do like 3 numbers at a time. But 3 numbers at a time was usually unique enough that you could keep going. But if it did repeat, it's fine because you would remember what part of the sequence it was in. So is this more towards the beginning, more towards the middle, more towards the end? So that way you could differentiate them, even if, let's say you have 1, 2, 3 at the beginning, and you have 1, 2, 3 at the end. It's okay because you'll be able to distinguish them. So if you want to memorize pi, that's a trick. You can memorize 3 at a time. Maybe 4 at a time is probably going to be easier, just because you'll have more distinct groups that you can remember. For me, I like 3 because at a time, just because it's easier for me to remember 3 numbers at a time. Let's see. How do we want to play this? So I'm assuming we want to go to here. Then we want to go to the beginning. Because this would be the naive approach, I think, for me. Would be here, 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 here. I'm just curious if I can... Okay, so I can't use the searches, at least for now. At least not to my knowledge. Let's see if I have anything new that I forgot about. Let's see. Well, there's this approach actually. I can go here, 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 here. I can do that. It's probably a bit easier. Oh no. I forget what the... I want to say there was like a G. I remember I had looked it up because... Let's see. If I use caret, that gets me to the non. I'm just curious if I can do like 10 caret, what that does. No, it still goes there. There it was. Okay, that was the trick. That was the trick. So, how does that work? Let's see, 1, GG. Oh, it loops around, it looks like. Oh no, GG goes to the beginning. So it's how many... Okay, I see. So it doesn't loop around, it's more so it starts at the beginning, and then it depends on where I want to go. So it's like 8 GG, oh, so it's 9 GG. I remember G was like a trick to it. I feel bad because like I feel like definitely it's a bit of a like a trick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I don't want to do that actually. Let me do 3 8s, right? So, well, I need the keystrokes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's gonna be 7, and then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. Okay, there we go. And this time it's gonna be let's see how we get there. Because usually I could do, let's say like 5, end of the line. That'll take me there. 9, end of the line. The only thing is I'm worried about is 11, end of the line. That it'll take me to the periods instead. Yeah, it'll take me to the periods. Sorry about that. Let me check. Okay. Let's go down here. Yeah, let's just do the naive approach. Hit 3J. I'm gonna go left 4. So I'll just I'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no. Oh man. Well, I can still make it because I just need to get to here. Sorry, so if I go down 9 GG, 10 GG, 11 GG. Looks like what's going on here. Okay, so I'll just go find I'll go down 4. I'll go to the right 1, 2, 3. I'll go to the left 3. That's why the other ones would fall off, because they weren't needed. Which makes me worry, because I was like, what if I get stuck? Here. All I need to do is go to the end. So I'll go 3 times to the end. And then from here, I'll just go back. What was it? To the A. Right here. Got it. Deleted is not really lost. Woo! Alright. I need to find a key. And I think this is where I left off at level 10. So it took me a little bit over an hour. Or how much was it? When did I start the stream? I think like close to 5. I think it's been an hour 20, an hour and a half. To get back, but reviewing it's really helped. I think this is a really good game to just keep going through and practicing just to get the muscle memory. It's also nice because I suspect that, I mean, I'm just new to NeoVim, but I suspect once you get in a habit of picking like certain Vim motions, you probably don't reach for other ones that would be more optimal. You just kind of get used to like, if it's like 2 keystrokes instead of, or like let's say it's 4 keystrokes instead of 2, it's like, I'll just do the 4. It's not that big of a difference. Just because you don't really reach for the other ones. So this way you get a variety and it kind of incorporates in them It's kind of like vocabulary, unless you throw in intentionally new vocabulary terms and kind of use it, or even if you know them, but like let's say you don't tend to use certain words like extemporaneous, or let's say words like ubiquitous. You might know what those mean, but you don't tend to use them in language, and so you don't really throw them out there when you're just speaking. Part of it might be maybe it's not the best example because like I don't know if you should generally just throw out terms. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not a bad thing. Um, uh, I see it. Okay, sorry. The only reason I'm going little bit of a tangent. If you throw out terms that are a little bit like esoteric, like niche terms, the problem there is that the person you're speaking to might not regularly use them, and that's a problem because then I feel like that's a little bit rude, a little bit disrespectful in the sense that if you're using these terms, and it might make the other person feel uncomfortable if you're using terms that the other person might not know, and it's not that they're particularly hard terms or anything like that. It's just they never encountered it, maybe, or maybe they came across it, but they're not too familiar with it. And so that's why it's generally like more, common words is better, I think, in general when you're having conversation with people. Unless it's in an academic setting. In an academic setting, I think that's where you don't really have those constraints because the premise is it's that people will generally know that. Not to say you should be throwing out like what did it say, like $10 words all the time, but generally speaking, if it's an academic setting, you don't have to have that worry, and it's not seen as rude. I would think, but day to day, probably not. Let's see what P is. So I think I might end the stream, and then I'll come back to it in a little bit just to give myself a little bit of a break. I never did the Pomodoro technique. I just kind of more studied. And then once I was like, okay, I feel like this is a good amount, I took a break, came back. Now in this case, since I was on my honeymoon, I really took a long break. But I'll be coming back to this to practice because I want to finish the game. I don't know how many levels it is. I think it's just 13. Let me just double check. These VIM adventures. But like I said, I really recommend it. 13 playable levels. Okay. 1 through 14. Sorry. I don't know why. Gemini, Google search engine, says VIM adventures consist of 13 playable levels. Interesting, they're numbered 1 through 13. Okay. 13 is skipped entirely due to the fear of the number 13, which is triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia, I believe. So the game is designed to gradually teach over 60 commands. Okay. It's pretty good. Let me go ahead and read this, and then I'll end the stream. So P command, put the text from the specified register after the cursor count times. When no register is specified, use the unnamed register. Which contains the last deleted text, D or X, changed, which is C or S. I don't think I've done the changed yet. So we've done deleted for sure. Or yanked. So that's one term I heard Primogen and TJ talking about quite a bit. So that's kind of a lot of my influence to getting into wanting to learn NeoVim is I heard them talking about it. And so I was like, oh yeah, this would be great to learn. And I did notice that they were saying the term yanked a lot. I believe yanked is just like clipboard, but let me double check. Yanked. Yeah, copied. Yeah, so you clipboard it, you copy it. Y for yanked. Okay, so since C was taken for change, okay, cool. Let's see. I don't think I have C yet though, right? Yeah, I don't have C. Deleted text is not. Not sure what they want. When you delete text, it's saved in an unnamed registers, appropriately called quotation marks? I don't know. Apostrophe? Quotation marks? As if it was cut. Paste commands uses the unnamed register by default. So the following paste command will paste the most recently deleted text. You can paste after cursors. Position with P or before with P. Okay. So you paste with P or capital P or lowercase p. So after with P or before with capital P. Okay. Makes sense. So looks like what we're doing is, sorry, there we go. I was like, why is it all messed up? And it's because wait, what's happening here? I feel like I have my directionals like mixed up. Okay, just trying to get muscle memory back. Okay. Alright, so all we need to do is we need to delete these from deleted reality, and then we need to put them in, we need to paste them in there. What this reminds me of is, like in C++, when you pop something off, you return the value, the element that was popped off there. So that makes sense. So it's natural for me in that sense that like you pop it off and then you have it returned, and then you can use it in some context. So in this case, when you delete it, you can then paste it somewhere else. All right. So for example, first one at the top there is, why do I have T, P, and E like accessible? Maybe it's for just navigation. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, navigation. So in this one, oh, cool. Okay. So I'm just going to do delete. No, I'm not going to delete. What I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to delete capital D. Okay, that was deleted. So it's the U space. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go travel there. FK. So it's U space no. Before, I don't remember if it was P or capital P. There we go. Right there, that one's going to be also that U already, so it's going to be capital P, lowercase p. Okay, lowercase p is before, P is after, lowercase p is before. Let's see. So I could just do, I could do capital G to get down here. Now I need real. So I'm going to delete TI. So real is up here. Let's say like 5K. I'll go up first. So 2J, I know 2K. Okay, and then I'll just FL real. So I'll put it before. I'll go back. I'll go down 3, 2. I'll go, because, okay. In this case, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5L. Rio. It's going to be after. Okay. What do I need? I need deleted. Okay, this one's going to be delete. TE. No. Delete FT. Okay, that's deleted. What am I doing? I should go here to capital GG right here. So deleted. This is going to be before. Then I'll go like 7 down, maybe 6 down. And then I'll also do before, so capital P. GG, capital G. I'll go to the end of the line. Very cool. Wait, that wasn't the key? Okay. Alright, now let me go ahead and save this, because I gotta go eat. Alrighty. Thank you everyone for watching. For the next streams, probably not for streams 10 through 14. So it looks like I still have 3 more levels. Yeah, so 10. Okay, so 10, 11, 12, and 14. So I still got 4 more levels. I was going to be off by 1. Once I finish those, I'll probably be able to go into other skills and then keep practicing. With that said, I'll try to do more commentary, because I know probably watching me learn isn't as exciting. And then also once I get 50 subscribers, I'll be able to just live stream, so hopefully that'll be better, because then it'll be more interactive. If anyone asks questions, I could probably go through my thought process. So anyways, thank you so much everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I appreciate you watching.